Hey guys, and welcome back to the Santa's Bricks. My name is Jevin, and I just wanted to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. If you guys have been watching this channel for a while, you guys may remember that last year we made some LEGO Christmas decorations. Now, that was for LEGO's Build-to-Give program. Now, LEGO is actually doing the same thing again this year, except it's a little bit different. Instead of just building a Christmas decoration, this year it's about building LEGO Christmas ornaments. And for each LEGO ornament that is posted on social media using the hashtag Buildtogive, LEGO will donate one LEGO set to a child in need of play. As you can see, I have my Christmas tree here, but it's kind of bare. So let's fix that problem and build some LEGO holiday ornaments. So for our first LEGO Christmas ornament, we're going to be building the classic ball-shaped ornament. Now you guys may remember that we actually made a whole video all about making LEGO spheres. However, this sphere is actually a little bit different. In order to get this red ring to go all the way around the otherwise green ornament, I've had to redesign the shape and structure of the ornament. So let me show you how to build this LEGO sphere ornament. So just like the sphere that I showed you guys how to make before, this sphere is going to need 6 sides. So for the top and bottom, they are all going to be one color. So starting off, we're going to need a 4x4 plate. Then we're going to need to raise these middle 2 studs up by a plate, like so. Then on either side, we're going to add a 1x2 plate, making this X in the middle of our 4x4 plate. And then in the very middle of this piece, we're going to add a 2x2 plate. So now we're going to need one more of these. Now let's work on the sides that have the red ring going all the way around. So now these pieces are going to be the same exact shape as our other sides, except that these have a red stripe in the middle. This means that we're going to have to replace some of the green bricks with red bricks. And speaking of red pieces, we're going to need to start off with a 2x4 red plate and then 2 of these 1x4 green plates, and those will go on either side of our red plate. Then very similar to our previous plates, we're going to need a 2x4 plate that connects all these pieces, and then we're going to need 2 1x2 plates on either side, once again making that raised X. And then also, just like before, we're going to need a 2x2 plate going right in the middle. Now, because I built this a little differently, you can see we have a solid red ring going straight through the middle of this piece. So now we're going to need to build 4 more of these. So here you can see I now have all of our sides built, so now the only thing left to do is to connect all of these using snot bricks. Now, snot stands for studs not on top, which means that it has studs not only on the top but on the sides. So then, using these pieces, we can put these on our different sides, which will then connect all of the panels together, just like so. So now here you can see we have our sphere with the red ring going all the way around it. So now all it's left to do is to add the hanger, which will allow this to hang on our Christmas tree. So to do that, we're going to take this little LEGO rope piece and actually click this on these 2 studs that are diagonal from each other on the top. And this creates this little loop here, which we'll be able to hook onto a Christmas tree. So now, moving on to our next ornament, we have the minifigure ornament. So here you can see we have our LEGO Santa minifigure, and then on the back, you can see we have this rope piece attached, which, just like with our ornament, will allow it to hang on the Christmas tree. Now this technique works with any LEGO minifigure. Now the key to making this work is actually underneath Santa's head here. The key is this neck bracket piece. As you can see on the top, it has this hole which slides onto the minifigure's neck, and then on the back it has these 2 studs which allow for this rope piece to connect to it. Now moving on to our next ornament, we come to the Mosaic Ornament. Now we've used LEGO mosaics a lot in the past, but this ornament is a little bit different. Instead of being 100% flat, it still has some pieces raised above others. But in general, it is pretty flat. So as you can see, I have a bunch of differently sized plates all stuck together, making this ornament. You can see I've used some angled plates for his beard, some smooth tiles for the hat and nose and face, and then I've used some printed tiles for his eyes. I also have used some curved and sloped tiles to create his hat. Now this technique has an endless amount of uses. You can use it to build characters, scenes, or even inanimate objects like Christmas trees. And then just like our previous ornaments, we have this rope piece that is connected to the back. So now let's move on to our final ornament, the snowflake ornament. Now, snowflakes are actually really fun to build because you get to use all of these plates at different angles, creating the cool structure of the snowflake. And also, just like regular snowflakes, there is no wrong way to build a snowflake because each one is different. But if you guys don't want to go through the work of designing and creating a snowflake for yourself, you can just follow this tutorial on how to build this snowflake. So for the base of our snowflake, you are going to need 6 of these 1x3 plates. Now we're going to put these on top of each other to create a hexagon, which means it has 6 sides, and we're going to try to get all the angles to be equal. Now it can be a little fiddly at times, but once you get it at the right shape, just like this, it looks really nice. So now we're going to build the little branches that extend from our snowflake. So to build one of those, we're going to need a 1x4 plate and then one of these L-shaped plates. Now this L-shaped plate is going to go on the final stud of our 1x4 plate, but then we are going to turn it at an angle so that it is facing out, just like this. So then if we take 6 more of these, we can put these all around the outside of our snowflake, just like so. So now we're almost done, and just like our other ornaments, all that's left is to attach this rope piece to create our hanger. And so there we have our snowflake ornament. So now that we have all of our Lego ornaments built, let's put them on the tree. So now you can see we have all of our ornaments on our Christmas tree, giving it a fun and festive look. Alright guys, and so those are our Lego Christmas ornaments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to click subscribe right down there. Also, be sure to upload your Lego Christmas ornaments with the hashtag Buildtogive in order to help kids who are in need of play. And also, have a Merry Christmas.